every time I turn the news on, it's around people's mental health and people's well-being. And
I'd come on a recommendation of somebody else, and I was so sceptical because I've always believed in like academia, and that's really helped me throughout my life to understand certain things that have happened, and it has been of huge benefit. And I went to uni, did a degree, then went to uni again, did an MA, and those experiences really taught me to reflect on things that had happened and turn it into something positive. But by the time I'd come to do the 3 principles, I hadn't been able to do that for about 2 years.
Doing little mini courses and just gently chipping away so that there's a little crack, and then what happens is sometimes you'll crack it and it'll just go and it'll open.
I felt like I was going to just walk away from the job centre and think, do you know what, fine, I just won't be with you. But after started doing the 3 principles, I started going in there with a bit more positivity about understanding why they're on my back, basically. I started understanding why they do what they do.
This will be what people are not searching for, but this is going to be an answer to that. It is the answer, they're living it anyway.
So the principles for me have kept the family together. So I've started properly listening to her, to the extent where she says something and I think, I really know what you're saying. I really understand what you're saying without you having to explain it in detail. Yeah, and it's good now, I think. No, I know, our relationships are really, really good now.
It's the first course I've been on where they don't actually have like homework, or they don't get a technique to take away from them. And what they actually get is that it's about them. It's not about the facilitator or the tutor that's in front of them. It's about them.
That self-belief was always there. I'd just lost sight of it, and I couldn't use it. I couldn't find it, so I couldn't use it. So I was kind of just stuck in this place, and it was actually quite a low place. Yeah. So when I came to do the principles, it just reminded me of that, and then from that, I haven't looked back.
It's just a way. It's like people get the feeling. You know, it's. They're not coming into a closed door. They're coming into an open door, and they really get a sense of that. I can't find the words for that. They just, you know, people have even said they feel the warmth, they feel the love, they feel the respect.
That session where it was sort of like stripped myself, it was, the way it had gone, it was unbelievable. It really was.
And people come to the course with lots of different agendas. And it's kind of like getting them to fall away from that and drop all that. Sometimes when you go on a training or a course, you're given fish or you're given something. And what this is teaching people how to fish. So that what happens is they don't need you anymore to give them fish because they know how to do their own fishing. So they solve their own problems. And that is like, yes.
So yeah, I've changed the way I've worked. I'm not the first aid kit now.
It's the first thing that I've ever done any facilitation training or anything on where people can walk away and be all right.
I was never a romantic person, didn't take it out for meals, didn't really say love you as much, not really the cuddling type of person, nor the kissing type of person, but when we started doing the 3Ps, I found myself randomly buying a present.
What he offers to his family is phenomenal.
Oh, I try not to make myself too big-headed here, but I see it as a much better life than what it was years ago.
The moment we advertise the course, the intention, the heart intention goes with that promotion. So that when people want to engage with the course, or even talk to me about what it's about, then, you know, on one level you just start to capture them even more and more and more, really.
And I think that's what I do more now, is I don't give up on things. I look to the positive of I can go for it.
It just hasn't stopped. The feelings of positivity, of self-belief have just grown and grown and grown.
My positivity, my energy has definitely come from the understanding of the principles, because I do believe that I have changed in the way I present myself, in the way I listen, in the way I see things.
But I'm happy, and I'm happy to say that I'm happy.
And it makes me feel very hopeful. And hopeful for humanity. And Teesside. Without a shadow of a doubt.